Look, see, I remember when I met you as a sophomore. Started out as friends, but I knew that we would want more.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Okay. If you're new here, so am I. Yeah. Just kidding. If you're new here, hello, how are you? Comment something below, because no one does. And you'll be the first, and I will remember you forever. But today's video is going to be a story time, and this is actually my first story time on my channel. So, pretty exciting. You get to be a part of it, and so do I, because I'm the one telling you the story, so I guess, yeah, always fuck it up. Always fuck it up. Anyway, today's video is going to be how I broke my arm. So, scoot up. Back it up. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the story. Let's get right into it. I broke my arm when I was in the 3rd or 4th grade. I don't know, I feel like when I broke my arm, it was like such a long, I feel like I had a cast for the longest time, so it might have been like 3rd to 4th grade, not even shitting you. It was a good time. When I was like in the 3rd and the 4th grade, and my sister was there when it happened. We liked to play outside. We were like neighborhood kids, you know, we weren't really into being inside and stuff, TV and stuff. It was more so like outside. She had her group of friends, you know, I had my group of friends, and everyone had, you know, their own personality. Just, I mean, yeah, you'll understand in a minute. In the neighborhood, there was a guy, and I think his name was Andrew. Andrew was known for being the cool kid in the neighborhood. He would just do all sorts of crazy things. Like when we would go to the pool, he would like do backflips in the pool, and like I couldn't do that. He would like do handstands like around the pool, just this crazy shit, right? And he also was known for running super fast.
Like, please.
So one day we are in the neighborhood where we live there, and Andrew was there. And, you know, I was feeling, that's exactly how I was feeling. What these shoulders did, that's how I was feeling. A little spunky, you know, mess with it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, I'm gonna take this kid's shoes and run with them. And we'll see if fast Andrew can catch me. Take these kids' shoes and I book it. And I'm running like in a tennis court, super fast. Phew, 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 psh. Can't catch me. Can't see me. Where'd I go? You don't know. Can't touch this. You know, I was smart, so I wanted to see how far my enemy was. You know what I mean? See if I had a little break or if I had to make a quick turn. I didn't get far, by the way. I checked behind me around my shoulder to see how quick he was, and he was very, very close. Like not on top of me close, but about to be on top of me close. I wasn't ready for that, and jeez. I end up tripping over like myself, and I just like land on my arm, and I just like literally like as if I was on a freaking softball, baseball team. I freaking just slid right on my arm. He just took the shoes and left. But anyway, my sister runs up to me and she's like, "Oh my God, are you okay? What are you doing?" Da, da, da. And at this point, I'm just like shook. I had like all these like little blood vessel things popping out of my hand. Like there's like a scar right here, and all these little dots were like little purple and all that stuff. And it wasn't that made me like, what the hell? It was that I couldn't control it anymore. your mind just instantly sends signals to your body, and it just like, see, I just snapped. I didn't even think about it. Still not thinking about it. Okay, maybe now I am. I was like concentrating, looking at my arm, like trying to get my mind to make it move. And yeah, it wasn't. And I literally was walking around like this, like holding on to my arm, and my sister thought that was normal. You know, she's like, "Oh, you're fine. Like, you know, you're okay." And mind you, my mom was very strict. So if she found out that we were like hanging around the boys, she never liked that. She was like, "They're too rough. They're, you know, they're just no to boys." Right? We like couldn't tell my mom. So I was here with a broken arm, and well, fuck me, right? Screw it. Who cares? I did. We're pretty close in age, but you know, those 2 years make a pretty big difference when you're older than me. So she tells me, just take a shower. Just take a shower. That's all you need to do is take a shower. And she made up some stupid thing, like, gosh, because my arm felt like it was on fire. And she's like, you know, when there's a fire, water burns it out. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So I take a shower, and it's not helping much. Obviously, I still can't move my arm, but you know, that's what my older sister said to do. So, you know, just do that. She knows what's up. So, I get out of the shower, and my sister is like, okay, well, I'm gonna spend the night at my friend's house. Well, gee, thanks. Like, what if mom sees me with this arm, and she's gonna question me? You're not gonna be there with me. She's like, okay, well, just come with me. I slept over a friend's house with a broken arm. It was probably the best time of my life. But anyway, we're just hanging out on the couch, you know. In the couch? That's weird. On the couch, just watching movies and stuff. And everyone is, you know, just fine, chilling, you know, because they don't have any broken bones at the moment. And I do. And I'm like, it is so cold in here. Is anybody else cold? I'm freezing. Everyone's like, no, like, I'm not cold. No, I'm fine. No, I'm normal. At the time, my sister's friend's sister was like going for nursing, and she's like, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's broken. And I'm like, hearing it for the first time, it is, but just hearing it for the first time, I was like, oh, well, this is awkward. This isn't a hospital. I end up having to tell my mom, and you know, I have to go to the hospital. What am I gonna do? Let this thing heal itself? Can it? So I take a scarf, and I don't remember. I think it was like just like a blue scarf, and I wrap it around, and then I hang my arm there like it's like a sling, and I'm walking around like that. I still haven't told my mom. I'm walking around the house like that. She's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Oh, my arm has been hurting like bad." So I put it on this. Well, okay, well, what happened? This and this. I was like, I just fell. Like I fell, and now it's in this. Help. So my mom, she was like, all right, well, we're gonna take you to the hospital. And she's like, it's probably nothing more than a sprain. But we go to the hospital, and I'm like, Mom, don't worry, it's probably not much more than a sprain, because I wasn't supposed to be hanging around these guys, you know what I mean? And no one just falls and breaks their arm. I mean, maybe somebody does, but it just wasn't likely for me unless I was like doing something intense. The doctor comes in, and they're like, yeah, she broke 2 bones. And I just like look at my mom. She looks at me. I just looked down. Literally just looked down. Like, oh, I didn't know. What to? We end up, you know, doing the whole freaking procedure and all that crap. And when they were taking x-rays, that thing hurt like a mother trucker. Yeah, you know, I had people sign my cast. It was a good time, you know. I just was going around getting cigs. You know, I was just living the life. I had like 3 casts. I don't even know. Like, I had a pink one, had a blue one. I like went to Adventure Islands one time with my cast, and my mom's like, okay, well, don't get it wet, because when you get it wet, you know, messes up and it smells, and it's just a big issue. So I'm like, oh, I won't, like, I'll just wrap it around, I'll just put it in a bag. a plastic bag, like one of those Publix ones. I'll just put it in there. Water's not getting in there. Heck no. Tightly sealed. That thing screwed up. I was in the water slide, boom, fucked it all up. My mom got pissed. I had a good time though. That's all that matters. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already for more videos. Let me know in the comments down below if you like these story times. Or comment like anything. I just want to know if anybody is there at this point. One last thing before I wrap this video up, I just wanted to say, Andrew, if you're out there, I want a rematch. Boom.
Look, see, I remember when I met you as a sophomore. Started out as friends, but I knew that we would want more. Hit your favorite restaurant with your favorite dress on. That's one of my favorite memories that I've kept on the road with.